What's up, beautiful people, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal and this is Bond Book Reviews, and today, as you can tell by the time of the month and the title, it is time for another round of PickPong. I am going to apologise now for my voice. I'm still recovering from COVID, so if it cracks or breaks in the middle of any of this, I apologise. And if she wakes up and makes noises, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Now, if you are unfamiliar with PickPong, I will have the playlist link down below, but it is my TBR game that I play every month to choose what books I'm going to be reading. I have cups with prompts on the bottom. I haven't added the prompts yet. And I will stand back and throw ping pong balls into them. Whichever cup it lands in will be the prompts that I need to fulfill. If I get it in the same cup twice, then I need to combine those two prompts with one book. And if I get 5 misses, then I have to add an extra successful throw, aka an extra book. I start with 5 and we see how many we end up with. Usually I start with either a reward or a punishment based on whether or not I finished my TBR from last month. Well, I didn't finish the month before, but I hadn't taken a punishment for that, so I'm carrying the punishment over to September. However, I have completed my August PickPong TBR, so usually I would start with a reward, but I need to carry the punishment over for last month. So we're starting with a punishment, but I did finish my TBR for last month. The other thing is the cups. There will be random punishments and rewards associated on the bottom as well. So punishments and rewards can happen throughout the game also. But let's start with my punishment that starts the game. Okay. Oh no, we got backwards throw. So this means that I need to throw backwards until I get one in. The punishments last until I'm successful. Now, as you've noticed, I'm in a completely new setup today. So this is my first time ever throwing in this new setup. And now I'm gonna throw in a backwards throw. This could be very, very dangerous. Let's get these prompts set up and start with the throws. Ping pong gods, please be kind. Okay, let's start with throw number 1. Obviously, we have a backwards throw. And we have miss number 1. Throw number 2. Miss number 2. Way off. Throw number 3 was miss number 3. Oh, come on. That's obviously miss number 4. Bounce for the win, bounce for the win, do, 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 do. All right, so our first prompt is gifted, which actually worked out really well because August was my birthday and I got a whole bunch of books gifted to me. So let me go pick one of those. I'm going to have to go with Truly Darkly Deeply by Victoria Selman. This was kindly gifted to me from Ash's Book Adventures, and I just like 100% need to know what happens in this book. I've put it on my wish list like instantaneously after hearing about it, so this is what I'm going to pick. I probably could have gone with one of the books that are on my Becca's Bookopoly-thon TBR because most of them were gifted to me previously, but I'm going to go with one that was gifted to me recently. And we will replace that prompt with map. And that means that obviously my punishment is gone, so I can shoot front facing now. So we are trying for book number 2 of 5 currently. And I am on 4 misses. That's 5 misses, so now I have to get 6 books for mine. Try again for book number 2. Oh, come on. Okay. So that's 3 misses and we're still going for book number 2. Okay, I'll take it. So we got TBR Vet and it has a reward on it. For this one, I'm gonna have to go Devil's Lair by Sarah Barry. This was my random number generator for my Bookopoly-thon TBR. So it's good that I can get it crossed over here, and it has been on my TBR for far too long, like far too long. I couldn't even tell you, probably like 2019. So that's my TBR Vet. Let's see what my reward is. Okay, so my reward is Reveal 3. which means I get to look at 3 cups and see which ones I want to try and aim for, because obviously I don't know where everything is. So I get to reveal 3, and then I kind of know if it's something I want to aim for or avoid. First, I'll replace that prompt with Gilmore Girls. I am going to reveal this cup here. It has animal. Then I'm going to reveal this cup here. It has first in a series and a punishment on it. And then I'm going to reveal the top cup. It has a 2020 series. No, a 2020 release, sorry. So we have 2 books. We're on our second lot of misses. We've got 4. And we have to get 6 books. So we still have to get 4 more successful throws without getting another miss. Otherwise, I have to add a book. So that is 7 books we now have to read in September. Okay, successful throw. And the prompt is newest edition. Well, that would have to be one of the ones that was gifted to me. Which one arrived last? So the one that arrived the latest out of all of my birthday presents was The Poppy War, and this was kindly gifted to me by Jo from Books Jo Reads, I think is her handle. Yeah, Books Jo Reads. So this is the one that has arrived last. So that will be my latest edition. So we will be reading The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, and I am not ready for this. And we will replace that with 4-star plus, and it has a punishment on it. Okay, time for book number 4. Damn it. Miss number 1 of our 3rd round of misses. Oh, that's the same cup. Okay. I think that was the same cup as TBR Vet, if I recall. So, Gilmore Girls. That is a TBR Vet. I don't think I'm going to be able to combine these prompts. Damn it. So this means that I have to pick a TBR Vet, so one that's been on my shelf for ages, that is mentioned on the Gilmore Girls list. Let me bring up the Gilmore Girls list and I'll see. So I've just had a look on the entire Gilmore Girls list, and there's not actually a book on there that I own physically that I haven't already read. So I can't really complete the prompt anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a new prompt out, and that's the one I'm going to have to combine with TBR Vet. Weapon. So it just has to be a book with a weapon on the cover that is a TBR Vet. So let me pick a different one for that one. Okay, so I am going to pick Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This series has been on my shelf for far too long. It is definitely a TBR Vet, and there is definitely a weapon on the cover because it has 2 swords. So that's what I'm going to choose. So I no longer have to read Devil's Lair. This replaces both of those prompts now. And we will replace that prompt with oldest published. Oh, why do I keep that prompt, honestly? And classics always bite me in the butt. And because I've hit the same cup twice, I have to shuffle all the cups around. Okay, time for our 5th prompt. And the baby has woken up. So our 5th prompt is BookTube Loves, and it has a punishment on it. So for this, I am going to pick A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. Everyone, Man and His Dog on BookTube was talking about this series when it first came out, so I think that kind of counts. Although it's an older book that BookTube loves, it was still loved by BookTube when it first came out. And my punishment is +1 miss. Ah, god damn it. So that puts me to 2 misses. And we'll replace that prompt with library. Time for prompt number 6. That doesn't count, obviously. That brings us to 3 misses. Okay. Prompt number 6 is a swap, which means I can swap any book that I have chosen for any book that I want to, and not having to fill the prompt. But I have to claim it now. So I can swap any book out for any book I want. but it does have a punishment. Now, as much as I want to read Assassin's Blade, I need to get some of my Bookgopoly TBR books on here. So I am going to use my swap to swap out the TBR and the weapon combo of Assassin's Blade for New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, because I need to read this as a buddy read in September. So I need to get this on my TBR. And my punishment is dropped on the ground. And my punishment is opposite arm. And I'll swap that prompt for pet pick. And it is time for our 7 and 5 prompt. Hopefully, Baba Girl, hopefully. No! That's 4 misses. Okay, sweet. We got our 7th and final prompt without a 5th miss. And it is the same cup, so it is pet pick. Okay, so it's impossible for me to try and combine the swap with the pet pick. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to count this as I don't have to read this book, because usually what I would do is combine the 2 and I only have to read the 1 book. But there's no way for me to swap. There's no way for me to combine a swap and a pet pick. So I'm just going to count that as I don't have to read this book. So there you have it. They're the 4 books that I have to read for PickPong. I'm going to put this down so that I don't tip it. And I obviously also have to do the books that I have to do for... Yes, hello. I also have to do the books that I have to do for Bookgopoly-thon as well. So I think I have a total of about 9 books that I have to read in the month of September. So wish me luck. If you've made it this far, plus all the ramblings and the baby cries, make sure you drop a rose emoji in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already to join the chaos that is this fam. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Happy weekend and bye. We finished. Now you're quiet. Can you see yourself in the camera? Say thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Of course. The second we stop filming, the baby is happy. As soon as we stop filming, the baby is happy. But we're not going to film it again because this is real life. Say bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.